Hi everyone, I am so entirely sorry. Oh my gosh, 2 whole days have gone by and I was like, I'm forgetting to do something. So I'm sitting here, it's nighttime, I'm watching The Watcher on Netflix. Have you guys seen it? I'm almost done with the first episode. My god, it's so good. And I was like, oh crap, I didn't do a way in the update video. Why? I'll tell you why. Because first of all, you know how I like doing it in the car and like vlogging, car vlogs while I'm doing this. I'm just holding this phone. I'm sorry. But anyways, I don't have the little thing anymore because I have a rented car right now, blah blah blah. It's a long story. So I didn't have that and I wasn't able to car vlog. And I was gonna do it when I got home, but I was just like not in the mood. So I'm so sorry. So anyways, I thought I would do it now. Hey, better late than never. So anyways, we are in the Lean for Halloween challenge. How are you guys doing? How are you holding up? We have like, what, a week to go until Halloween. And fun fact, my birthday is the day after Halloween. November 1st, Scorpio baby. So, how are you guys doing? How are you holding up? This is the time to kick into gear because, you know, the fun stuff's about to happen. Food. It's going to be peppermint everywhere, gingerbread everywhere, cookies, this, that. And how are you going to hold up? For me, honestly, I've been going trick-or-treating. Yeah, I've been going trick-or-treating at the office lady's desk. You know, there's candy everywhere in the office. So I have been indulging here and there, but I've been mindful about it. I feel like I haven't been grabbing like handfuls. I've had like a candy or two. And this past week, I didn't really track. I don't know. It just my head's, I'm going to be honest here. My head's not in it. Why? I don't know. I can't give a solid reason. The only reason I can give is because of just outside stuff like uncertainty of everything, inflation, prices are going up, and wages are not going up. Yeah, you go to apply anywhere, and not even for like entry-level jobs. Like you could be a doctor or a nurse, and even then you'll be struggling. Like these professions that you spend, that you grew up thinking like, oh, these people make money, that ain't even they're struggling. Like I don't know, it's just a weird time, and it's just uncertainty of everything. And I think just seeing like gas prices like $6 for a gallon, and the dollar store's not even a Dollar Tree anymore, it's 1.25, and all these things just keep adding up, and it's just been stressing me and everyone else out. So that's just been getting to me, and I don't know, just all these things piling up, making me not want to do this. But you know what? These things are gonna happen, and you know what's not gonna help is adding on to these problems that are out of our control. It's out of our control. It really is. Unless like, sorry, my arm's getting tired, so I don't have a holder or any whatever. Unless like you start, I don't know, unless you like rob a bank or something. So these things are out of our control. What's in our control? What's in my control is what I'm doing to my body. What am I going to put into it? I'm talking to myself right now, and you if you need to hear it. But what is in your control? What's in control is what you're feeding yourself. Physically, emotionally, whatever. Are you feeding yourself good foods? So this past week, no, I wasn't tracking, but I was staying within my points. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I even touched the app, the Weight Watchers app this past week. But I was eating my breakfast. It's calculated. My lunch, I had a salad. I got those salad kits. I've been avoiding them forever because I didn't know how to track. But then my good friend Dish with D was like, just scan it, and it should, it's assumed that you would put in the dressing and the toppings and everything. I was like, oh, well, duh. So I did that, and I was just like, I'll do half, and it came out to be however many points. So I was like, okay, I'll do this for lunch. And then my dinner has been calculated. I've been doing my exercises, and so that's how it is. And then yesterday I was pretty decent. I tracked everything. Today, my God, I went overboard, yes. But I did weigh in yesterday and I was down 1 point whatever. Woohoo! No, it wasn't the 2 point whatever I gained, but you know what? Still on the right path, still on the right track. You have to celebrate every little success. And so I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the 1 point whatever down. Good. Good for me. So I don't know. Today I didn't track. I'm deep in the negatives of weeklies. I went and had noodles. I went and had, I don't know. It's been a binge day. And I mean it, a binge day. But tomorrow, I know for a fact I will be right back on track. I will be right there. So that's just the name of the game. That's how it goes. That's how it's going, you guys. And so at the meeting, what did he talk about? He talked about tracking. So on this topic of tracking, you're given points. You're given when people say, oh, I ate over my points, they usually mean their daily points. So let's say you have like 16, but then you also have weekly points. This is for my Weight Watchers people, obviously, but you have your weekly points. Don't be afraid to dig into those. There was this lady in my meeting, she said once, oh, you know, I had 63 points left over. To me, it's like, why? I mean, I get it if you're not genuinely hungry, but if you are genuinely hungry, why not dig into those 63 points? Like, if I had 63 points left over, yeah, I would have a bag of M&Ms. Yes, I would. Another thing, speaking of a bag of M&Ms, on Friday, I had a donut. I had an office donut. I consider that a non-scale victory because usually my mindset, if I had a donut, would be, oh, you stupid fatty, this is why you're this size, blah, 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 blah. It would be negative self-talk, but I was like, dang, that donut was good. And I left it at that. And I lost weight. You don't have to avoid the office donut. Do you have to track it? Yes and no. I didn't track it, obviously. But like, one donut is not going to derail you from your journey. Especially if you don't, like for us, we don't usually have donuts. Like it's rare. It's not like an every Friday occurrence. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of rare that not rare, but we don't have donuts in the office a lot. So if we have a treat like that, yeah, I'll have it. Because it's not one donut that got me in the green seats. And again, if you have like 60 points, or if you have a couple of weeklies left over, use them. And you can always add on to the weeklies by eating your vegetables, doing your activity. And it's cool if you have a fitness tracker because it automatically links to your, not automatically, you have to configure it, but it does link to your Weight Watchers app and it adds those points in for you. Super cool, right? I think so. And it's cool because then you get those. And then of course with water. Yes, with water, it's 1 point, but you know what? A point's a point. Take it. Take it. So you can add on to those and there's no reason you can't have an office donut. I know in the past it used to be in meetings that tips on how to avoid the office donuts or how to, or, you know, like eat half or tips to, I don't know, things like that. Like the thing was that office donuts are taboo. We are not having office donuts. But the thing with that is like, but now you've turned it into a diet. And we're not, I don't know about you, I'm not on a diet. I don't want to be on a diet. I want that office donut. And thank God I have Weight Watchers because it's saying that, yeah, you can have it. And hey, you don't got points, you don't got weeklies, but here's ways to add on to it. Have that donut, but then have like maybe a huge salad and that adds on to your vegetable points. Maybe do a little bit more strenuous workout that day. Balance it out. I like it. Balance it out. So that's what the meeting was about. And he just gave tips on how to track. He talked about quick add. Don't be afraid to use quick add. Like, you know, your breakfast is 7 points. Go ahead and put 7 points in there. What else? Oh, and then he talked about pre-tracking. So this is a really cool idea. So let's say, like, you know, for a fact, you're going, like, okay, let's say today's your weigh-in day and you're motivated and you're gung-ho about this next week, but you know Friday is the day that you are going to eat. Today on Saturday, track on that Friday. There's an option to go into the future on that app. And let's say you're going to a party and there's going to be cake and pizza and blah, blah, blah. Track the cake and pizza and blah, blah, blah on Friday. Yes, and it'll automatically take it out. And then when you go on Friday, it'll already have those points deducted. I think that's an amazing idea. If you don't do that, let's start doing that right now. Let's, on days that you're super motivated, because let's be real, when you get to that party day, you're not going to want to go in and track it. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm not tracking this cake. I'm not tracking this pizza. I'm not tracking this. No, like I don't even want to see it. But on those days when you are motivated, when you have those fresh points in a fresh week, and whatever day that might be for you, that's the day that you're going to be making the right choices. And that's the day that you should go in or pre-track the holidays. I think you can pre-track Thanksgiving right now. It doesn't hurt. Let's go in and pre-track Thanksgiving. What do you usually have on that day? It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to sit down and think about it and go in there and be like, you know what? I usually have turkey. I usually have pie. I usually have this. Go in and track it right now. So for that day, for that week, those points are already done. It's done. And when you get to that date, maybe you'll eat a little bit more. Maybe you'll eat a little less, but you'll eat in the general vicinity of what you tracked. So that's a really good idea. Thanks to my leader for that. So anyways, you guys, again, I'm sorry that this is so late. Should I do a Halloween live? Let me know if you guys want me to do a Halloween live. I gotta work that day, but maybe I could do it like at 6 o'clock. So if you're Eastern time, no, I'll get home at like 6:30. So if you're Eastern, that'll be 9:30 for you. Maybe you'll be in bed. I don't know, but that might be fun. I don't know. Let me know. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'm sorry again, and I'll check in again for sure on Saturday. So see you guys then. Let me know how you guys are doing. What is your plan for Halloween? Let me know everything. Let me know all the details in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, bye. Time to watch the rest of the show.